guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and to all my first time viewers out there, welcome. So if you're watching this video, I'm pretty much assuming that either one, you are new to YouTube, or two, you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but you're just a little unsure as to whether you want to or not. So today I would like to share my YouTube journey with you thus far. I've only started about maybe 2 weeks ago, so I am very new to the game. But I just kind of wanted to tell you the difficulties I've been having, and y'all, in these past 2 weeks, I have like a new profound respect for these YouTubers because it is a second job, okay? Like, I go to work a 9 to 5, I come home, I'm working another 9 to 5 for this content. So it is definitely hard work, and I just kind of wanted to share my journey with you guys, also kind of give you guys some tips. But before we get started, you already know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button. Also make sure that you drop some questions, leave some comments below. Also make sure that you subscribe so you can do what? Yes, stay locked in with T. Okay guys, so tip number 1 goes out to anyone who's kind of on the fence about starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to do it, maybe you don't. This is your sign to start your YouTube channel, which leads us to tip number 1. Just get started, y'all. I promise you, you won't regret it. Now, I had the thought of starting my own YouTube channel a long time ago, but I just made excuses as to why I couldn't do it.
I was like, oh, I don't have the right equipment yet, so I can't do it. People won't like me, they may not like my personality. I don't even have content, so it's okay, I'll just do it later.
But y'all, had I started a long time ago when the thought even first popped up in my head versus 2 weeks ago, who knows where I could be. I could be monetized, making this moolah, being a professional YouTuber, quitting this 9 to 5, but I procrastinated. So that's why I say tip number 1 is just get started, like now. Well, not now. Go ahead and watch my video first, and then after you can get started. But that leads me to tip number 2, equipment. You don't need fancy equipment to get started. So my initial thought process was, oh, I don't have a good camera. I don't even have a laptop. Well, I do have a laptop, but it's like old as dirt and runs like very slow. So I just ordered a laptop recently, so I should be getting it maybe next week or so. But like, y'all, all you need is a phone. If you have an iPhone or Android, it can be anything, but you know, we team iPhone over here, gang. But all you need is a iPhone and you're good. I use iMovie that's already on the app, or sorry, already on the phone. I use that, and that's all I have. It's just my iPhone and me. That's all you need, guys. Now, recently, guys, I went and bought a little stand. So right now my phone is propped up on the stand because it was certain things that I was doing, especially when doing hair videos, that I needed someone to actually hold the camera, and I don't have anyone at all times. So I decided to buy me a stand, and y'all, it is not anything fancy. I literally went to Five Below, I guess that's how you say it. I went to Five Below and bought like a 2-foot, 3-foot stand. So it's very short, and it gets the job done until I can find something that's better. So as you go on, then you can start introducing better equipment and things that'll make your life like a lot more easier. But just to get started, guys, you don't need much. Just an iPhone. If you want to start off with a stand, if you live by yourself or you don't have that support, just go ahead and get the stand. Literally like $5. And y'all, let me tell you, I gotta show y'all, but I did try to get this ring light from Five Below, and it was just a whole disaster, y'all. Like, I thought it was something different, and then when I took it out of the box, it was just a hot mess. So I would not suggest going to Five Below for a ring stand or whatever they call it, but at least I can vouch for this little 3-foot stand, and I'll insert like a picture over here for you guys to see which stand I'm talking about. But yes, you don't need anything fancy. You just need the bare minimum to get started, and then once your channel picks up, maybe you want to save up money for this nice camera or laptop or ring light or whatever you want, I guess. You have time. But right now, just get started with the equipment that you have, and you're good. All right, so moving on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is you need to plan a schedule. And what I mean by that is you need to plan a posting schedule as to when you're going to be posting these videos so that your fans have something to look forward to. So for me, I said that I was gonna post bi-weekly. However, my first video got posted, and then it was like a week later my next video got posted. So I was like, dang, I posted within a week and it was feasible for me, even with my work schedule. So let's do this whole weekly posting. So I have been posting weekly. It has been, you know, pretty easy, pretty not easy at times, especially when you coming off work and you gotta come home and record like I am doing right now, and all I want to do is just go get in the bed. But definitely make a schedule. So like, I mean, you can post every other day, you can post every other week, you can post every week, but you just need to establish and kind of hold yourself responsible for your schedule. Now keep in mind that you don't want to post like once a month. You do want to post consistently, which brings me to my fourth tip is to be consistent. So like I said, I am posting weekly, and it kind of gives me higher chances to get in that YouTube algorithm. It gives your fans something to look forward to keep content coming to them, to keep them like wanting more. So make sure that you do have that schedule for yourself, and make sure that within that schedule you're being consistent. So I do think maybe every 2 weeks, I feel like, should be like the max. It shouldn't go over that, but you know you, and you know your schedule, so you might have to start off with maybe bi-weekly, and then kind of moving over to weekly, or whatever works for you is fine. But just make sure that you kind of work towards posting more frequently so that your content is getting out there and YouTube sees that you're doing your thing. They can put you in that algorithm and you get those views up. So all right, so tip number 5 is planning out your content. So after you've made your schedule, you decided, oh honey, I'm gonna be consistent, you want to make sure that you actually have content to be consistent with. Okay, so what I do is I have a note section in my phone, and I think about YouTube content all the time. Especially when you have, or I guess if you're like me and you have something more specific. So for me, it's not just hair, it's specifically about braid locks or locks in general. And coming up with content every single week, it's a little bit hard because I feel like it starts to get kind of redundant. There's only so much that you can say in a short amount of time. So make sure that you are planning content. Another thing that I'm kind of figuring out is just the fact that all of my content doesn't have to be about my braid locks. So I kind of want to get into makeup, and just other things I may be interested in, whether it's I'm planning on working out and starting my little weight loss journey, so I can definitely record that and make it a part of it. But just make sure that you are planning your content, whatever your content may be. Maybe you may find out that you started off with, I don't know, reactions, and that didn't get, I guess, the response from the people as you wanted, and then you switched over to hair, and hair just kind of blew up. So hair could be your main focus, but you could also throw other pieces of content out there as well. So just plan your content, guys, kind of play around with it, see what works for you, figure out what the people want to see, and kind of go off that. So yeah. All right, so my last and final tip that I have for you guys is just to be patient. And honestly, I should practice what I preach, because I am not patient like at all. So when I first made like the very first video, y'all, when I tell you, and even still to this day, y'all, like I will post it, right? And like 2 seconds later, I'm like, ooh, I got 1 like, ooh, I got 1 viewer. And then like time goes on, and then it's like, oh, well, you only have like 30 views. And I'll be telling my boyfriend, like, babe, y'all, like, I only have 30 views. Ain't nobody commenting, ain't nobody liking. But you really have to be patient. It does not happen overnight. And like, I had to kind of learn to not check it as much. because I felt like, oh, I put so much work into this video. I posted it on all my social media platforms. Like, it should be popping right now. But it doesn't work that way, guys. You have to be patient, and it takes time. You're not gonna blow up overnight. And it's like, I know that, but I just need it to happen faster because I don't have patience. So definitely be patient. Another thing you have to be patient with, y'all, is making these videos. I am telling you, I get so frustrated because it's like I have everything. So for me, I have to write my script out as to like what I'm gonna say, especially like for these types of videos. And it's like, I guess I try to remember it word for word, and it just doesn't work out. And then if I try to just like go off the dome, I always mess up, and it's so frustrating, y'all. I'm about to show y'all some bloopers. And like, just watch. That looks stupid. Stop. That looks stupid.
No.
My buns look crazy. I need to fix those.
You said it's a messy bun.
So if you are going out, wait, go back. This style is at the beginning of where your part is. And to all my newbies out there, welcome. Just to get Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the smirk you have on you. All right guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. I don't think I said that right. Not just here, like in my, I guess in my tip number one, just start. The longer you procrastinate, the more chances, the longer you procrastinate, pretty sure it's just gonna become, sorry. I'm pretty sure the longer that you hold it off, the more that you procrastinate, the longer it's gonna take you. No. Okay, so starting off, my first tip. So starting off, tip number one. So as you can see, making a YouTube channel, it's not gonna be easy, but honestly, like, anything that comes easy is no good. Run the other way as quick as you can. But that's all the tips I have for you guys. If you have any questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below and I can be sure to address them. So thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Of course, as always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and allow those push notifications so that you can stay locked in with your girl T. And also stay tuned, y'all, for my next video. I'm gonna be doing a Valentine's Day vlog with Day. So I'm super excited about it. I think it's gonna be really cute. And y'all gotta take this journey with me. So make sure you stay tuned. Bye guys.